Good day, everyone. My name still remains Samuel, the geo tutor. Like I said in my previous video, I will be bringing more videos to enrich our mind. Now, today we will be looking at latitude, which will be the part one of the video. This part one, latitude. And in this area we'll be looking at the learning objective. The learning objective we'll be looking at for today is the meaning of latitude. That means definition of latitude. What does latitude mean? That is what we'll be looking at. That in WAEC NECO geography questions, it's one of the questions that all do come out, and how to calculate local time and all those things. So today we will start with the meaning of latitude and uses of lines of latitude. Meaning of latitude and uses of lines of latitude in this part one. In part two, we will be looking at how to use latitude to calculate distances. Of course, our latitude deals with distances, distance from one location to or point to another. So that is what we'll be looking at. All right, now definition of latitude. Latitude, it is the angular distance of a point on the Earth's surface measured in degrees from the center of the Earth. You see, angular, that means angle. The angle is talking about angle. It is the angular distance of a point on the Earth's surface measured in degrees from the center of the Earth. Look at this diagram. Can you see? There is what we call geocentric latitude. That's from that one that actually tilted away from the normal to the tangent. That's what we call geocentric latitude. It's actually tilted away from the geographic latitude. The geographic latitude is the one that we are using. So that geocentric latitude is a little bit different. You can see the pole from the north down to the equator. Can you see it? And you can see the tangent. So angular distance, that's the angle. It forms an angle to the equator. That's why that is why said it is the angular distance of a point on the Earth's surface measured in degrees from the center of the Earth. So this is the picture that actually defines latitude in geography. Also, latitude is 0 degree is referred to as the equator. You can see it. That's what divides the Earth into two hemispheres, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere is one that is the one up, while the southern hemisphere is one down below. But this is a semicircle because we are looking at the definition of latitude. So the equator divides the Earth into two, and that's why we can see it has divided this half of the Earth, which is the northern part. So now latitude 0 degree is the equator, which divides the Earth into two. Now look at it. Latitudes can also be called parallels of latitude. Of course, in your mathematics, you have been informed and told that parallel lines do not meet. They don't meet. Parallel lines don't meet. They can never meet. So I'm going to be showing us those lines of latitude, which is the parallel lines of latitude. I'll be showing us different ones. So this is the definition, pictorial and theoretical definition of lines of latitude. Now let's look at this. This is what is called the lines of latitude. As you can see, this is the lines of altitude under latitude. We have the north pole. You can see the north pole, 90 degree north. Can you see? And the south pole, 90 degrees south. Like I said, the equator divides the earth into two equal hemispheres, half. The first half is the northern pole, while the second half is the southern pole. So the Arctic Circle is 66.5 degrees north. That's the Arctic Circle. The Tropic of Cancer is 23.5 degrees north. As a student of geography, you should be able to memorize this on your head, in your head, so that you can use it anytime you are working on latitude. So whenever you have 66.5 degrees north, that's the Arctic Circle. While the Tropic of Cancer is 23.5 degrees north. The equator, can you see? The equator is 0 degree, which has neither north or south. While the Tropic of Capricorn is 66.5 degree south. Can you see it? That's the Tropic of Capricorn. Antarctic Circle is 23.5 degrees south. So these are lines of latitude that we use in latitude. So you have seen the definition of latitude. We defined it. That is the angular distance of a point on the Earth's surface measured in degrees from the center of the Earth. And we are able to see the diagrammatic definition. The latitude, 0 degrees, the equator, and lines of latitude, that is also called parallel of latitude. We have seen the lines of latitude that are parallel to the equator. So this is the definition and description of latitude. Now we are going to be looking at the uses of lines of latitude. Now, these are the uses of lines of latitude. The first one is lines of latitude in conjunction with that of longitude are used to determine the exact location of places on the atlas map. We use lines of latitude with that of lines of longitude to determine the exact location on the atlas map where a particular thing. For example, Nigeria is located between the latitude of 4 degrees north and 14 degrees north of the equator, and longitude is 3 degrees east and 15 degrees east on the Greenwich meridian. So we use lines of latitude and lines of longitude to determine the exact location of a place through our GPS. Yes, that is the new machine used for this, GPS. And also, second one is lines of latitude are used also to calculate the distance between two places on the Earth's surface. Lines of latitude are also used to calculate the distance between two places on the Earth's surface. See, these are uses of lines of latitude used to calculate the distance between two places on the Earth's surface. So we have actually achieved our learning objective. That number one, the meaning of latitude. Number two, uses of lines of latitude. So we have been able to see and use them effectively. If you are watching my video for the first time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, so that YouTube can share it with other students and so that they can learn. So this is part one of the video under latitude. Part two will be looking at the calculations of distances using lines of latitude. We will be looking at calculations using lines of latitude. In my next video, you're going to see it. And so that will help you to solve why question. As you're watching this video, please don't forget, subscribe, like, share, and also what? Comment, so that YouTube too can suggest it for others and they can learn. And Practically, I will be solving why questions on this topic in my subsequent videos. So this is the part 1. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.